Right now, there's an effort underway to combat drought around the world, but researchers in the heartland need your help in documenting conditions. Curtis Riganti from the National Drought Mitigation Center joins us now to explain how you can contribute to the research at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. Well, thank you very much for joining us this morning, Curtis. Welcome. What is the Visual Drought Atlas, and how does it work?
Sure. Good morning, John. Thanks for having me on this morning. So the Visual Drought Atlas is a collection of photographs that we collect from the general public to help us identify areas where drought conditions may or may not be taking place at a particular time. And so we ask people to submit their photographs of basically landscape areas looking in 4 different cardinal directions, so north, south, east, west, then a picture looking down and a picture looking up. And we ask them to submit those to our website at go.unl.edu/photoatlas. And so what we're looking to do is identify what baseline conditions are, what normal conditions are for a landscape. So then when there's drought or wet conditions going on, we can identify, hey, this area looks drier than normal, and we can then ask users, how dry does it seem compared to normal, or how wet does it seem compared to normal? And so we ask people to submit these photos on 4 separate holidays, so President's Day, Memorial Day, the 4th of July, and over Labor Day, because we're looking to get basically a snapshot of what conditions are like at different times of year and at consistent times of year.
Curtis, why are submissions from the public so valuable then?
Yeah, so submissions from the public are valuable because we need extra data in order to basically see between areas that we have instrumentation looking at drought data. And so we want to understand really what abnormally dry and drought conditions of different severities look like. And we want to be able to put this into a historical context. And so in order to do that, we need a consistent and long period of record for pictures. So as many pictures people can send us consistently in the same place, that helps us to identify what normal conditions might look like. And then we can compare pictures of landscapes combined with people's descriptions of those conditions to learn more about what severely dry conditions actually look like in different parts of the country.
So why is it important for researchers to identify drought?
Yeah, so it's important for several reasons. First, we want to be able to monitor drought going on in different areas so that we can help identify areas that are perhaps in need of aid or just different reasons like that. And then secondly, our goal at the National Drought Mitigation Center, in addition to monitoring drought, is to help build resilience to drought through planning. So we help agriculture producers, cities, and other forms of government to help come up with different drought plans. And so if we're able to monitor drought and learn more about the effects that drought has in different areas, we can do a better job of both monitoring drought that is going on as well as planning for future drought.
Well, Curtis, thanks a lot. Sure appreciate it. Climatologist Curtis Riganti from the National Drought Mitigation Center. And thank you very much for joining us here on the Market Day Report.